What if we're loved?
Welcome to your reading. So happy to have you with me. There's a lot of changes going on, so we're going to get some messages to help us flow with them and be guided, knowing that we're safe. What are the messages? Oh, here we go. So the Queen of Pentacles wanted to show up first. This is the light of love surrounding this mind, this person, this woman or man. But it's a feminine energy. It's a receiving energy. I receive the gifts that are given me. It's a knowing kind of energy. With these changes, you are being asked to come into certainty of who you are as a child of God, who you are when you're connected to your source. Your highest self is calling you. And that's why the Empress has showed up. The Empress is you nurturing every part, every longing, every calling within you. All the parts of you want to come together now in peace and rest to be healed. The Queen turns into the Empress, nurturing everything that it has been given to love and cherish one's own heart and the hearts that pass in front of them. And the Five of Pentacles, you started with this Queen. This Queen of Pentacles really is looking at the past feeling of being separate from Source and really coming to the point where life is meant to be experienced. And sometimes we get shocked into all of our expectations and dreams and plans haven't really turned out the way we thought they would. But we do come into a spiritual maturity after so many different experiences. And I feel like there's been some sort of detachment from the loss and the feelings of separation and not getting the things that we may have wanted. These cards do indicate that there has been a willingness to detach from what is not available. There's been a willingness to accept. I really do accept now that what I thought to be true is not really happening, and I'm going to surrender and just kind of start to enjoy what's really here. Stop trying to fight so much. Stop trying to change things so much. There's been a real development of spirit and relinquishment of ego here. This energy is really talking about a choice to come from love and the heart, no matter what is transpiring. It's a real growth period. This energy that you're telling me right now that you have accepted, and that you're also ready to accept any challenge. Like it's this energy that you're telling me that it's okay if it doesn't work out what I want and what I think, because I know that everything I need is happening and will happen. It's a real beautiful energy of surrender. And after that surrender, there's movement, there's messages, there's incoming passion, there's just a freedom. That card has been coming up. We're all going through a huge September is a time of endings and beginnings, and we've been talking about it for a while now. So you're probably in the middle of an ending and beginning at the same time. And I can see there's pentacles all over this reading. There's stability. There is collaboration. There's a feeling I mean, I know these cards all represent the same thing that I talk about, but there's a story behind them. There's a surrender, there's an energy behind the story. And this energy is telling me that you have learned how to allow your relationships to morph into what is truly supportive for you. And you're also allowing the ones that don't feel supportive for you anymore to just kind of loosen a bit, loosen your grip on them. It's not you. I don't feel like you've shut down on anything or that you're grabbing anything at all. I just feel like whatever is there, yes, there's a big yes for it. And whatever is not seeming to line up with you, there's like, that's fine. I know you're there. When I feel impelled or drawn, I'll reach out. There is a real surrender. There's just a complete going with the flow, and it feels like a breath of fresh air, actually. This energy feels like I can actually see the light streaming in. And I wanted to get this reading done before the sun went down. I could just feel, there's been a lot of love coming in, a lot of new beginnings, and then there's still moments, plenty of them, where we have to face our doubt thoughts. But I don't feel like this energy says there's no problem with that. Let the doubt thoughts come. If something feels like a challenge or heavy, I'm just going to I'm going to sit with it. I'm going to be the presence for it. It's a beautiful energy. Whoever is here, I just want to say, I feel you. And it feels so good just to allow life to be. I actually feel like I want to cry. So whoever is here has really made leaps and bounds. And it's like, know thyself, like you're standing in the truth of who you are. It's quite beautiful. Well, because you're going through a rebirth. And there's just this light that's leading you in your life now. There, like I said, there's no strife, there's no effort here. There's just an allowing of the old to fall away and the new to emerge. The effort is leaving, and yeah, after death and rebirth comes this new beginning. It's a zero. It's the Fool. It's being carefree and just trusting that you're loved. This is the energy you're giving me. And the spirit is just saying, thank you. Thank you for trusting me. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's the tower. That's the lightning strike. It's like, I don't have to do anything for love. I don't have to fight anymore. I just need to allow myself to feel love and see, what happens is the spirit is saying, this Empress energy of knowing and trusting that I'm loved and safe and supported and cared for, and that everything I've ever needed is already here. It's that feeling that you are in, and now this is the guidance. You are being asked to stay there. Now, when the dark thoughts come in, and we did have one card that says, every once in a while, where are you, card? I can't even find you because you're so like yesterday. That was so yesterday. Why am I channeling a teenage Valley girl? Anyway, this little Five of Pentacles will challenge you. And you're telling me, so what, Ricky? I don't care. I know that the ego is going to try to say that I'm left out of something, but it's crap. That's what you're telling me. And the spirit is saying, yeah, you got it now. The Empress energy, meaning your higher self, really is not letting you go. Your higher self is just saying, let's join forces and merge, and always, always have faith and trust, and always bring in the energy of love in our hearts, no matter what the senses tell us are happening. Even if I can't see right now a bunch of people loving me, even if I can't see my bank account huge, even if it doesn't quite feel like I'm where I want in my health. I am going to go into my heart and know that it's already mine in some parallel universe or in some eternal knowing, roomy state, in some kind of formless consciousness. I am whole, healthy, abundant, and loved. I'm going to claim it now, and I'm going to go there. I'm going to go there with all my heart, and I'm going to listen to music and YouTubes and teachers. If I can't find it within my own mind, I'm not going to sit there in the darkness, in the shadow. I'm going to call a friend or play something that feels, inspiring and supportive, or play music or sing. I mean, I have been dancing in my house. I'll start with, doing some exercises, and then I'm like, why am I exercising when I could be dancing? So I'll put on some like 80s and 90s happy list on Spotify. That has really helped me so much. Why do we think we have to listen to some kind of preacher or pastor? Like, I don't know if that's you. I don't do that, but I think some people in my life do. And, I come from some weird foundational, fundamental Catholic weird shit. And I've spent a lifetime on doing it. And those of you here are learning at the same time as me that we actually get to choose the vibration and energy that we're in. And I'm not saying it's easy. It takes a lot of work and focus and dedication, but we want to be there. So it's worth every bit of our energy and all of our effort, all of our time, all of our money, everything. It's worth everything, our peace of mind. So I feel like the Spirit is coming through pretty strong and supporting you to do what makes you feel alive in God, loved, loving, lovable, energetic, healthy, happy. Do that. And they're just saying, these are all major arcanas. I can't even believe it. Every single card that I pulled out here and underneath the Empress again. So when I clarified, all I can say is that I just want you to see that a major arcana is a huge life event. A minor arcana is everyday things. So to clarify, they're saying, this is really, I mean it. You're having a rebirth, major arcana. The Fool is coming in, a new beginning. You're diving into a new reality, major arcana. Tower, major arcana. You're getting all these new ideas that you're freaking limitless, that you're freaking unstoppable, that you are light and love and wholly lovable. You're just so squeezable. You're just so everything there is. That's you. And then where's my other one? The Hanged Man. We're looking at everybody through the eyes of love now. Our minds lit up with God, and all we can see is thank you. Whether you made me feel love or you made me feel like that was rude, you were able to go inside and say, look at this with me, God. And you're like, no problem, because you know what? I'm the Empress. And I nurture myself. You don't have to love me. It's my job to love me. You don't have to tell me I'm great, because I already know I'm great. I already know that I am already everything I've ever wanted and dreamed of. In reality, I am a limitless being, loved and created by a loving creator. And right now, all I need to do, and these are just reminders, to stop, pause, and call upon the love in my heart. You got the Empress twice. So the Spirit says, I really mean it. It's time to nurture your heart. It's time to live your life in as much love as you could conjure up every minute of every day, and to never give up on that. You will never give up. So you might as well spend your time in love. Just be in love. That's the answer. And we got, I am among the ministers of God. And it says, it cannot be that it is hard to do the task that Christ appointed you to do, since it is he who does it. So all this means is that you can stop your efforting and your trying, your forcing, your worry and your anxiety, because anything that is for you, you will have, and you'll be guided to it, and you don't have to make happen. Everything can be done with the energy of love through you without your effort at all. It's a practice, it's a pause and a waiting, and then it's waiting to be moved. That's all Christ energy is. It's just, you can call it the universe, you can call it love. It's just allowing love to move you. And your other oracle card you got was peace. So the peace of God is calling you home to yourself and can be found inside of this egg. Inside, going within and finding that peace is your only job. And then it won't matter what you do. You can do everything from there because the peace of God is holding you. And you are going to be a demonstration for the rest of the world to step up and match that energy. That's who you are, a demonstration that you're loved. And if God loves you, that means God is going to be there for the others, and they need to see that in you first. So let's get a card for Winnie. Winnie, I'm going to send you the name of that deck. I travel, so I can't find the box. It's a very weird name. I'm going to get it for you and put it in the comments. But you were so persistent that you're the one who got cards pulled for, Winnie. So this is what you got, the 5 of Cups and the 6 of Cups. So there's a progression here of, there's some kind of loss that you've been in this energy of, something that's leaving your life, something that you loved very dearly, something or someone that you've been very emotionally attached to. And they're just saying it's blessed that the relationship that is leaving your life is really not gone. It's eternally blessed in heaven, and your hearts are connected forever. I don't usually do messages like this, but that's what came through. Those are the messages that I have for you, and I can't wait to see you next time.
What if we're loved?